Hey everyone, it's Chris with Online Store Help and welcome back to the channel. So I post videos on making money online and e-commerce, but it has been a while since I've been posting on this channel, but I do see a lot of people still interacting with my videos. I have several that have several thousand views on it. So I wanted to kind of jumpstart what I'm doing here on YouTube after a bit of a hiatus over these years. So I've been running this channel. It started in 2011, but I haven't done a lot of videos in the last couple of years. And I kind of stopped posting due to several reasons. First is when YouTube changed their monetization and I lost that monetization because I didn't have 1,000 subscribers at the time. It took away a lot of my incentive to actually post on here. And at the time, and even right now, I had higher ROI activities that really took me away from doing the videos here. And sometimes it was videos for other clients as well as websites and other things. And ultimately, I had a customer of mine hire me full-time to run marketing for their insurance company. So that has been taking me taking up a lot of the time I've been using. But over the last year, my AdSense revenue is starting to pick up, enough to the point where I'm actually checking it on a monthly basis. So I decided it's time to try and ramp up that revenue channel and see if I can start generating monthly payouts instead of every other month from AdSense. Now, there are lots of ways to ramp up AdSense, and usually it just means more content. So whether we're talking about more blog posts or more videos, but as you can imagine, I do like YouTube, and for a long time I wanted to start a channel that needs less of my participation, which ultimately led me to this idea of a faceless YouTube channel. Now, for those of you who do not know, a faceless YouTube channel, which is sometimes called a cash cow YouTube channel. Now, these are channels that never show someone's face. You wouldn't see me on screen. Instead, it uses things like stock footage or cartoons or some other video format to tell the story or the message of the video. And ultimately, the channel's owner's face is not shown, or in a few of these cases, if it is, it's not till later on in the process. And in many cases, you don't even hear their voice. They hire people to do the voiceovers. They hire people to do the scripting, to do the video creation, and all they do is come up with the ideas and run it like a business. And I'll give you some examples later on some examples of some various faceless YouTube channels. So the question is why? Well, I need something I can eventually outsource. I want something I can eventually sell, but I also want something that still interests me. And I also want to try and work a little bit smarter and have content for several areas. So as I talk about this challenge here, it's creating content for this channel as well as creating the content over there. And by having this out there in public, it requires me to kind of keep moving along because I have to create content over here. So I also eventually want something that's more of a business. And all my time here doing online stuff, whether it's working with clients or doing it myself, I've always avoided hiring people except in very kind of little tiny circumstances. But over the last 3 years, I started hiring a lot more people at my full-time job. And these were outsourcers. These were people, overseas. And now I feel much more comfortable being able to go out and actually hire people to do this for me. And, given the fact that I have many competing priorities, it's going to be really hard for me to keep this up my own. So once I start doing this, I really want to start looking at outsourcing this content as the channel picks up. And that brings us to the how, and that's the great thing because I'm going to document my journey doing this. And I learned this from watching a couple of people. Matt Giovanisi of Money Lab is the one I really like because anytime he does a new experiment, he documents the entire thing. And I'm going to try and do something really similar as well. Now, as you can imagine, the channel or channels I'm going to start, I'm not really going to share those at this point until I'm quite ready. part of it is pride, part of it is embarrassment, but over time, if it becomes successful, I may share it on the channel, but I will try and be as transparent as possible in what I'm working on and share those items with you. So, this documenting my journey will be something new to me. And while I've watched lots of videos on how to do a faceless YouTube channel, ultimately, this will be my own take, and I will try and document what those other videos seem to miss. And another thing to notice here is I will start off not outsourcing this right away. I need to get a process in place and learn the oddities of this medium before I start hiring outsourcers to do this for me. And so I welcome you to follow me along. And because I'm going to do this in piecemeal, I think it's something you could actually go ahead and do at the same time. And so that's why I'm going to share with you as much as possible, either software I'm using or services I'm trying out or where to get stock photos or how to hire outsourcers. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And that way you'll know when I post the next part of this video, which is going to be kind of coming up real soon. So a long-winded way of saying I'm starting something new, and I'm asking you to join along, and I hope to see you follow me along in the future. And that's it for now. Talk to you soon. I'll see you in the next video.